What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. TPA Spotter 11 coming at you with a airport update of Tampa, and this is update 12 of the update. Exciting things are coming up this weekend, and Sunday I might be going to the airport because I think there's a American 777-200 or 300 ER coming to TPA because the Dallas Cowboys are coming to town to play the Bucks, and I'm hoping for a win against the Cowboys. Go Bucks! And still gonna try. Hopefully, I can try to snag one of the American 777s, either the 200 ER variant or the 300 ER variant. And then Delta bring a variety of good stuff too. Same with United, but United 75 is not in this airport, but in the southwest part, it's not too busy today, but it's kind of a southwest pull in and push out. Pull in and push out, basically. This update. And good news is all three internationals are here. And February, Edelweiss is coming back soon, but they're bringing an A340. All I have is an A330. But I'll show you this model. My bad. But here's the Edelweiss model. Nice red nose, and then the tail, the Edelweiss tail, and all that. I'm excited to see him come back soon, and all that. But I'll put it back. Where this all missed, but it's only starting off 1 weekly back in February, and then I think it's going up to 2 weekly in the summer, and I think it might be going back to year round. I think for the winter it's going to go up to 3 weekly. I think adding a Sunday flight. So, anyways, let's get started with this Virgin Atlantic A330 arriving in for London Heathrow, coming off of one left. Let's real quick. So we have this WestJet 737 MAX 8 heading to Toronto Pearson today. And we got the Southwest 737-700 Maryland 1 heading to New Orleans. Southwest 800 Free 1 heading to Atlanta. And then we got a Cayman Airways 737 MAX 8 will be heading to Grand Cayman. Delta 767-300 non-stop service to New York John F. Kennedy. Today's January 9th. They had one off 767 flights to New York John F. Kennedy. Nice little upgrade there, but in reality, it's supposed to operate normally as an A320 for the 763. So, very nice to see a 767 go up to JFK. And one of my buddies is a pilot flying the 76 from Tampa to JFK. So it's very nice. So we have this JetBlue A321neo heading to Boston. We got the Southwest 737 MAX 8 coming in from Louisville. And then we got this Avelo 737-800 taxiing to gate from New Haven, Connecticut. And you got this Delta 757-200 coming in from Atlanta. And we got these United 737 MAX 8 coming in from Houston Intercontinental, and then later on we're heading to Washington Dulles. And then, yeah, let's get this one out of the way. We have the Chanta Bronco A320neo heading to, actually arriving from Denver, Colorado. Delta 737-800 Sky Team coming from Seattle, Tacoma. And then, so we got the Southwest 737-700 chilling. Won't be going anywhere for a little bit. So let's get started over to the Southwest. We got the 737-700 heading to St. Louis. We got the 737-800 pushing for Austin, Texas. Southwest 737 MAX 8 will be doing a flight to actually that's heading to New Orleans. My bad. It's actually double flights to New Orleans on Southwest. They have one leaving on the 700 and then one on the MAX. And then the bottom, we had the 737, 800 split segment tires coming from San Juan, Puerto Rico earlier, parked at C30, and then later on we'll be heading to Buffalo, New York. Believe it or not, this is my first ever Southwest flight. It was from Tampa to Buffalo back in 2008. It was a 737-700, basically the candy blue standard. They didn't have splits at the time, but because I flew Tampa to Buffalo during my Niagara Falls trip back in May 2008. That's when I start falling in love with Southwest and all that. So, and I think on the way back I flew on Shamu from Buffalo to Tampa, so I'm not really too sure. But I know for a fact I flew on Canyon Blue, so very nice to see Buffalo active. Believe it or not, I did leave out a gate C30 on the, but it's not a 737-800, it's a 737-700. If I did not say the route, it came from San Juan, Puerto Rico, and then we'll be heading to Buffalo. So we got this Breeze A220-300 heading to Richmond, Virginia. Actually, correction, that's one in Norfolk, Virginia. And then it came from Richmond. We got the Alaska 737-900 flight 373, which also serves to Seattle Tacoma. It's actually a new flight number as well. It used to be like Alaska flight 770, but now it's flight 373. I think they still have 770 for the Seattle to Tampa. So let's go with. We're gonna start with the Spirit A320neo. Excuse me, Spirit A320neo heading to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Got the I don't want to say Southwest. United 737-800 coming from Newark. We get this United Stars and Bars A320 pushing for Houston. And we got this United 737-900 heading to San Francisco. I already got him. That's arrived from Denver. Be the Dolphin A320neo heading to Grand Rapids, Michigan. American A321 standard cancer delivery heading to Philadelphia. American 737-800 Chrome heading to Dallas, Fort Worth, or Red River Aviation Airport. And then we got the American 737-800 One World heading to Phoenix. And this US Airways Heritage A321 heading to Charlotte. And then we got this Delta 737-800 heading to Cincinnati. Delta 757-300 heading to Detroit. Delta 757-200 heading to Atlanta. And the Delta A321 will be heading to Minneapolis or MSB Aviation Airport. And then the Eurowings Discovery A330-200 coming from Frankfurt, making a turnaround back there. And I shouldn't have to say this route. That's a JetBlue A320. You know this came from Cancun, Mexico. The reason why I parked in the international terminal. Usually in the morning it leaves out the domestic gates, but usually it arrives international gates for the arrivals to get some customs and all that. So we got Air Canada Ridge A321 getting ready to taxi out for Toronto Pearson, and then last but not least we have a British Airways 777-200 ER heading to London Gatwick. A little voice crack there, but it's okay. But anyways, this is it for Tampa. If you like a route from my airport to your airport, comment down below. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. More aviation, and I'll see you in the next video.